someone on life's way. From the paths of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's fold to stay. Help to cheer the lonely, help to make some good let your life soul be there. All the world may see the joy of serving Jesus with a smile. I'm James Blackwood. Welcome to our Blackwood homecoming. Family and friends are here to present to you many of the songs identified with the Blackwood Brothers Quartet in hopes it will bring back many fond memories. So sit back and enjoy the music our family has sung for over 60 years. You can work the smile each day, helping someone on life's way. From the paths of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's fold to stay. Help to cheer the lonely, help to make some good.
listening to the very best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music. Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube, Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
Hey folks, we're glad to be here tonight. We appreciate everyone tuning us in. Did you know that we do 2 programs at one time? We right now on the WOTG TV network, that's Road Q Television, and we're on the west side of it. And folks, he's the west and he's the east side. We always on the west side. And we appreciate that. We used to do a lot of radio work, and we used to be on 2 and 3 and 4 radio stations at one time, but we're doing TV now. We do TV. We've been there for about 7-8 months, and it's got a great sound to it. One of our greatest sounds out there, and that's what we're looking for, because God's work is supposed to be a number one thing, and God's work don't need to be done lousy. But we're glad to be here and appreciate you being here. So if you on Facebook, if you listen to us on Facebook, click on the like button and click like. If you're out there, click the share button, share our program that others might hear it. And we're going to have a good old Sunday night program. Hey, I got to thinking. You know, if somebody's got problems and they got troubles and they don't know where to turn to and they don't know what they're going to do with a lot of problems and trouble. We got a lot of that going on in our world today. There's nothing like listening to a good old gospel song to help people ease their problems and troubles and help them to quit thinking. And you know what? God felt the same way. You said, hey, you know God felt the same way. Well, why did he write the whole book of Psalms for? And many other places he talked about songs. And he thought enough back that he wrote the whole book of Psalms. And so, folks, God evidently knowed that. So that's the reason we're on here playing these great gospel songs. Somebody out there may be looking for help in their troubles, and God can help them. And this program is being heard all around the globe, even in foreign countries, and everywhere that you can think of, it's being heard. Either on television, or the YouTube, or Facebook. It's being heard around the globe. We got a lot of stuff over on the YouTube. You can find us on the YouTube most anytime, anywhere. Let's get the program underway. And Linda, who we got coming up? I done forgot. Oh, this Tuba 2 Quartet. I think they came down here out of Cleveland, Tennessee. And they're going to be singing, Oh, What a Savior. Oh, what a Savior he was. Rosie Rodale and the Statements made this song very famous. Let's take a listen.
Savior to save a poor lost soul just like me. Soon be crossing. His hand will lead me safely o'er. And then how joy the
Hey folks, let's have a little fun here tonight on the program, okay? Let's start out, and I know you not know what cap I got on. That says Alan Presley Promotions, and it's got that star there. But I don't have one of their shirts on here tonight. I got another shirt on. And I wore this before on the program. But let's see if anybody knows what shirt I've got on here tonight. This is a group of singers that we play quite often. And I just going to have a little fun. We'll see if Linda sees a comment. She will let you know, whoever got it. What group of singers, what shirt do I have on here tonight? And right here it is. And what group is that? And what group does that represent? Okay, let's get back to the program. What, Linda?
Sammy guessed it.
Who?
Sammy Emerson.
Sammy did?
Yeah, he done got it.
Okay, hey Sammy. Man, you smart as a tack, man. Hey, who did he say it was, Linda?
Chuck Wagon Gang.
Huh?
Chuck Wagon Gang.
It's the Chuck Wagon Gang shirt. Yeah, I've been with them. There ain't many I hadn't been with. What?
See if he knows what year they started singing.
Well, I don't know that, but I'll ask that. Linda wants to know, Sammy.
It tells.
Well, wait, Linda wants to know, Sammy. Well, anybody else out there too? What year did they start singing? And by the way, I'm going to play a few more songs. I got another group that I'm going to play. If Linda can find one of their songs in a little bit. And I've been friends with them before, but I had to change pages on Facebook. Well, we made friends again today. And I've had his brother that was on the program. I've been on the program 2 times by the way of telephone. And I'm going to get Linda to find a song, and we're going to play it in a little bit. And I'm going to ask you another question, okay? Brother Sammy, congratulations. That's the Choke Wagon Gang. We've been with them a lot, too. Let's take a listen to this next song. And I done forgot who we got coming up, Linda. Who's singing? Oh, this is a Chronicle. And by the way, we heard from Chronicles today. It was a nearby church up here in Murrayville, Tennessee today. And they would been in all week at the National Quartet Convention. Here we go with Chronicles. Take a listen.
Swiftly fading, it was drifting with the tide. Then a hand from out of nowhere, it gently slipped in mine, and I thank God He found me just in time. It was just before the waves of slumber had rocked my soul to sleep, just before the angry billows had pulled me out to deep. God only knows how long I drifted, when I saw the old lifeline, and I thank God He found me just in time. Coming up, and thanks Brother Jerry for this great song. It's going high on YouTube. I live each day in victory because of the one who lives in me. I found every promise He ever made. Jesus will keep. Walk by my side in deserts dry. Love me and help me
jury.
I made it by grace, amazing grace. Steps that are slow and now I'm taking each one by faith. Standing on Jordan's stormy shore, I'll lift my trembling voice once more. I know how I made it. I made it by grace, amazing grace. God's children are leaving one by one, passing this way and going home. Signs of the time reveal we don't have very long.
Sing it.
But each one who stands upon this shore, waving goodbye as they rejoice. Glory to God, we'll leave here singing that same sweet song.
Amen.
I know how I made it.
I know how I made it too, folks.
I made it by grace.
Made it by grace.
Steps that are slow, but now I'm taking each one by faith. Standing on Jordan's stormy shore, I'll lift my trembling voice once more. I know how I made it. I made it by grace.
Hey, we got Hannah Hall coming up. This is a daughter to Jerry Hall.
One dark night in Egypt, a fearful time had come for one little Hebrew boy who was his father's firstborn son. With the angel of death
course, we are having a good time here on the program tonight. Now, I got another question to come up. And you're not going to have as long on this one to give an answer. Some of you guys out there that knows gospel music, I think Sammy is pretty sharp in it himself. And Sammy's been around, probably around 100 years. I don't know how old he is. But anyway, we appreciate Sammy. And some of the rest of you might know what we're going to do. But I'm going to play a song here. I've had their songs for a long time. I've had one of the guys on the program. And we're going to talk about these two guys in just a few minutes after this song. So you're not going to have that long to answer unless Linda plays two songs. I don't know if she can find two or not, but we'll try. She'll try. I'll give you a little more time. And some of you guys that knows gospel music, you should know who this next one is. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I want you to listen. If you know it, give Linda an answer, and she can let me know as it comes across here on Facebook. Let's take a listen, Linda, to this next song, and let's see if they know who it is. It's probably one of the oldest groups out there that's ever sung gospel music. We'll tell you a little bit about it coming up next. Take a listen. Here we go.
When the settlers came to America long, long time ago, one of the premises that brought them to this land was not only to settle, but the thought was in mind that they were going to have to Christianize the Indian. And when they came over and said that right off the Indian was a heathen, I guess if there's any one thing that kind of got my mommy up in the air is when someone took the supposition that the Indian was basically a heathen. Because, you see, a heathen is an unbeliever in God. And somehow that just didn't set well with the Indian, because the Indian from all times has known about the Great Spirit, known about a greater power that created the trees and the nature and all the animals and all of the handiwork of God. And when an Indian began to find that time of his life that was the calling of God, the Great Spirit, for all of eternity, the Indian in the prime of his life would go to the highest hill. And there he would fast and pray and shut out all of the world. And then finally, in that moment of consecration, let's say a little bird would come and fly into the scene, and when it began to sing, the Indian would then listen and hear God, the Great Spirit, and upon his life. Well, through that, the Indian found out that God was real. And I want you to listen as all of the Cloud Indian family come and do for you a theme entitled, Yes, My God is Real. this is Vernon Clout saying that we have really enjoyed coming into your home, and I hope that for the last half hour you've enjoyed the good of the Clout Indian family. Although we're from the Dakota Badlands, I hope that all of these songs have blessed your heart. And now, bye from all of the tribe.
I'm gonna keep on singing. I'm gonna keep on shouting. I'm gonna keep on lifting my voice and let the world know that Jesus saves. I'm gonna keep on singing. I'm gonna keep on shouting. I'm gonna keep on lifting my voice and let the world know that Jesus saves. So many lonely people all over the world.
Our special guests now, the Clout Indian family, and they're singing a song that was written by Mr. Vep Ellis. Listen closely as they do At the End of the Trail.
We're playing a nothing here.
At the end of the trail, where dreams come true, we'll land forever in the home of the blue, and together we'll o'er hill and vale. Paradise is at the end of the trail, in God's tomorrow, oh happy day, there's no more sorrow, no skies of gray, then together we'll o'er hill and vale. Paradise is waiting at the end of the trail.
Well, Linda, I think we got them stumped out there. No one didn't get the answer. We didn't see it, and I figure Sammy would have got it. And if you'd listen close to the songs, it told 2-3 times in each one of the songs who it was. It was the Clout Indian family. It was probably the oldest group that's ever sung gospel music anywhere. And they've even sung a lot longer, and the Chuck Wagon Gang. Chuck Wagon Gang been around a lot of years, but the Clout Indian family had been around so long that they had to walk to wherever they was going to sing, and had to sing outside in reservations in different places and areas like that. And they had to use horse and buggy back in those days, and ride horses to wherever they went to sing. That's how long they've been singing, folks. And I made friends with one of them. Well, I done already used to be his friend on the old page, and I've always talked to him, and one of them even been a supporter of our program and helped us out to stay on the air before. And I made friends today with Melvin Clout. he still sings some. He's probably in his 80s, and he just lost his wife here a while back, and I got a song that he sung just recently on my Facebook pages at Melvin Clout. And I've had his brother on this program at least 2 times by the way of phone. Now he's over all the tribes of Indians here in the United States of America. Plus he's got a few tribes outside the United States. And he has to fly to them. He's a very, very busy man. And he's in his high 80s. Melvin's in his 80s too. But these guys still get around. God has given them the ability to do all this stuff. And Melvin, he told me here a while back, he done like 100 TV programs across the United States all the time. 100. And man, we just on 2 or 3 things here on Facebook, YouTube, and Roku television. But this guy in his 80s still doing that and still singing. And the Cloud Indian family is the oldest group out there that's been singing. And Linda, who we got coming up? You got it covered up, and I can't see nothing that she got up there because she covers it up. And let's see, who is that?
The King family.
The King family. Oh, that's the Earl King family. Hey, Earl, appreciate you getting in. You supposed to give me a call or something. Hey, we're looking for you to come over here someday. And we're going to listen to the King family. Man, here's a good group too. And let's take a listen to the King family. Here we go. You've been heard on Roku television tonight too.
As I travel through this pilgrim land, there is a friend who walks with me, leads me safely through the sinking sand. It is the Christ of Calvary. This would be my prayer, dear Lord, each day to help me do the best I can. For I need thy light to guide me day and night. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Jesus, hold my hand. I need thee every hour. Through this pilgrim land, protect me by thy side. Hear my feeble plea. Oh Lord, yes, look down on me. When I kneel in prayer, I hope to meet you there. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. When I wander through the valley, did you want the setting of the sun? Lead me safely to a land of rest, if I a crown of life have won. I have put my faith in thee, Lord, that I may reach the golden strand. There's no other friend on whom I can depend. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Jesus, hold my hand. I need thee every hour. Through
Thank you, brother.
land, protect me by thy side. Hear my plea. Oh Lord, yes, look down on me. When I kneel in prayer, I hope to meet you there. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. When I kneel in prayer, I hope to meet you there. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand.
Here's my good friend Josh Wilson. Hello, Brother Josh.
I have never seen the face of my Savior, but serving Him has been such a thrill.
We'll see him one day, Josh. Eyeball to
I
eyeball.
never have seen streets of
Josh, you'll have
that
perfect
city.
eyesight. I will
But
too.
one day I will. Since the day I first met him, he has been all to me, and my life with joy he has filled. And I'm longing for the day when my eyes shall behold him. One day I will.
Sing it, Josh. Josh, you need to give me a call as soon as you can. Not now, but later program. Anytime.
One day I'm gonna walk on the streets of pure gold, and they'll tell me the half has never yet been told. I'll be united with my loved ones on that holy hill. One day I will. One day I'm gonna walk on streets of pure gold. I'll be united with loved ones. One day I will. I have never seen the face of my Savior, but one day I will. I have never seen
I guess I can play the
the
guitar
face
first.
of my Savior, but
God.
serving him has been such a thrill. I never have toured the gates of that city, but one day
I got hard one time to play a
one
group
day
for a group.
I will.
It's a Sammy Emerson. Hello, Brother Sammy.
There's a lighthouse on the hillside that overlooks life's sea. When I'm tossed, it sings out of light
Sing it, Brother Sammy.
that I might see. And the light that shines in darkness now will safely lead us on. If it wasn't for the lighthouse, our ship would be no more. And I thank God for the lighthouse. I owe my life to him, for Jesus is the lighthouse, and from the rocks of sin he has shown a light around me that I could clearly see. If it wasn't for the lighthouse, tell me where would this ship be? from that old lighthouse that stands up there on a hill, and I thank God for the lighthouse. I owe my life to Him, for Jesus is the lighthouse, and from the rocks of sin He has shown the light around me, that I could clearly see. If it wasn't for the lighthouse, where would this ship be? If it wasn't for the lighthouse, where would this ship be?
We got the Kingdom Heirs coming around. Here they are.
Searching for me to survive, oh, but none was on the way. Then the merciful hand of Jesus came beckoning from above. The moment that I trusted Him, He filled me with His love. He lifted me out of the lonely depths of sin. He lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand, pulled me out of the sinking sand, gave me life that never ends. I'm so glad that Jesus came and lifted me. Looking back over the wonders I've seen along the way, now I've been touched by His power. I've been blessed in many ways, but nothing will ever compare to the blessing I received. That day my name was added to the list of the redeemed. He lifted me out of the lower depths of sin. He lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand, pulled me out of the sinking sand, gave me life that never ends. I'm so glad that Jesus came and lifted me. He lifted me out of the lower depths of sin, and He lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand, pulled me out of the sinking sand, gave me life that never ends. I'm so glad that Jesus came and lifted me.
We got the Kingdom Quartet coming up.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful,
The Kingdom Quartet.
Singing all around, and a reunion on that golden shore. We will be there in praise, satisfied, and we'll be next to say glorious love evermore. Beautiful home, beautiful life, beautiful home, will make you cry. And I know I really want someday. Like that to behold, beautiful gifts and big of gold. Beautiful home someday. Who is this one I see?
You're listening to the very best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music. Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube, Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
Here's Debbie Bergeron from Alberta, Canada.
They wandered the desert for the lands of milk and honey, with nothing but sand in their sights. Moses climbed the mountain to have a chat with God, to verify their path was right. But while he was gone, the party went on, and God was far from their mind. They made a calf of gold, were corrupt and lost their souls. Savior had to set them right. On a lightning bolt, God's word came to life, chiseled in stone, commandments to live by. Said, I am your God, put nothing before me, don't use my name in vain, and keep Sunday holy. Honor mom and dad, don't love another's wife, you kill
Cheers, Airline.
I care not today what tomorrow may bring, if shadow or sunshine or rain. For the Lord I know ruleth o'er everything, and all of my worry is vain. I'm living by faith in Jesus above, trusting confiding in His great love. I'm all safe in His sheltering arms, living by faith, and I feel no alarm. Our Lord will return to this earth some sweet day. Our troubles will then all be o'er. Oh, the Master so gently will lead us away beyond that blessed heavenly shore. I'm living by faith in Jesus above, trusting confiding in His great love. I'm all safe in His sheltering arms, living by faith, and I feel no alarm. Living by faith in Jesus above, trusting confiding in His great love. I'm safe in His sheltering arms, living by faith, and I feel no alarm. Yes, I'm living by faith, and I feel no alarm.
We got the Inspirations Quartet coming up, and right now they the hottest group on the road. Here they are.
I read about a man one day who wasted not his time away. He prayed to God every morning, noon and night. He cared not for the things of fail, but trusted one who never failed. Old Daniel prayed every morning, noon and night. Old Daniel served the living Bible here upon the side. He prayed to God every morning,
We're gonna get another by the Inspiration. They are the hottest group out there, folks, right now. We got Thomas Lilly coming up, and he is the manager of the Carolina Girls, too. He's got double duty.
I've never met a fortune, and it's probably too late now. when, well, my faith must have got a little thin. But you know what? It seemed like one day all at once, them old dark clouds broke, and that sun, she started shining again. So Lord, help me not to grumble away about the tough roads I have walked. I'm drinking from my saucer, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living and the way gets steep and rough, I won't ask for other blessings, 'cause I've already been blessed enough. May I never be too busy to help another bear his love. I'm drinking from my saucer, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed. I'll keep drinking from my saucer, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed.
We got Danny Thunderbird coming up, formerly on the Cathedral Quartet.
I wandered aimlessly down sin's dread pathway, no hope in
the Dixie Melody Boys coming around.
Many times I have wondered about the sights of that city, and all that my eyes shall behold. I will see all the wonders when I enter that city. There forever to be safe in His home. Here on earth we have troubles that to us seem so heavy, but in heaven no one will be sad. Mom and Dad will be singing, heaven's praise will be ringing for the dearest friend I ever had. Some morning you'll find me touring that city where the Son of God is alive. You'll find me there on the streets so pretty, and the road so clear and so bright. Said Jesus, the one who gave me the victory, who led me across the divide. Some morning you'll find me touring that city where with Him I'll ever abide. Some morning you'll find me touring that city where the Son of God is alive. You'll find me there on the streets so pretty, where the road so clear and so bright. With Jesus, the one who gave me the victory, who led me across the divide. Some morning you'll find me touring that city, where with Him I'll ever abide. Where with Him I'll ever
We got the Widows coming up.
The Ten Commandments tell me what to do. The 12 disciples on my roadside, and Jesus will take me safely through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for the road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. I'm using my Bible for the road map. The children of Israel used it too. They crossed the Red Sea of destruction, and God was there to see them through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for the road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. Yes, my last stop is heaven some sweet day.
Hey folks, I like us having a little bit of fun around here, and if you listen on the TV, you can still call me at 423-271-6247, or if you're on Facebook, you can write it in the comment list. But we're gonna have a little bit more fun around here tonight. I like us having fun. I got another group of singers that I'm gonna play right now in a minute. I don't know if we have to play one or two, and this group, I've had one of them. The only one of them still living. I think he's still living. I posted his picture on Facebook. This group's picture on Facebook 2 or 3 weeks ago. I've had it before, and I posted it again 2 or 3 weeks ago on my pages. And this group sings a little different from a lot of groups that you hear. But they said they wasn't intending to get famous, but they did. They did by the way they sung, and they was great singers too. And they all at once they started appearing on TV programs. I watched them on television a few years back. I watched them on TV. I got one of their songs. I've had one of them, the last one that's still living, on this program a couple of times. And the one that's still living has got a son that lives in Nashville, Tennessee, and he's over a quartet called the Rangers Quartet. But his dad used to sing with this group. That's how I know them. Well, I know them from watching them on TV, but I never was acquainted with one of them until I started this program, and I've had one of them on here. Now let's have some fun. And Brother Sammy out there, down in Corinth, Mississippi, some of these old timers, they should know who this is going to come up and sing. Nobody don't get it. I will tell you who it is coming up soon. I know you're going to know them once you hear it. I'm going to let you hear their song, and let's see if any of you know who it is. If you'll listen on Facebook, put it on the comment list. Okay, here we go. Take a listen. Coming up, they sang a little different than most groups, and here they are. You're going to remember when I mention to you.
I'm building a
what, Linda? I think I got them stumped out there. No one has got, Linda hadn't seen no one that's got that. Out here, Linda.
We used to listen to them every day, just about it, back around between 1965 and 1970, maybe a little bit after 1970. We'd go home for lunch, turn the TV on, and Ronnie Page played them a lot,
Yeah,
didn't
he
he?
sang Chuck Wagon Gang, a bunch of
Yeah.
every groups.
Yeah. Ronnie Page played them on his program a lot.
On
But that,
TV.
yeah, on TV. That was back in the late 60s.
And folks, I'm going to tell you, some of you old timers out there might know who this is when I tell you. And we had one of them on the program a couple of times, the last one that's a living of them. Hey, are you ready? Here we go. Let's see if anybody remembers them. That was the Swanee River Boys. And we know a little bit about them. They wasn't intending to get famous, they said. They just started out singing some, and all at once they got on television programs, and they was on TV, and they were singing everywhere, folks. That's the Swanee River Boys. And we got to sing, they got many gospel songs that Alan and Linda don't have over the years. We've been doing this now total 6 years, and we got, right now, if we counted our CDs we did here a while back, we got between 700 and 800 CDs, and we've had people by the Goolams that emailed us the songs, and they don't tell them how many we got. We can get to them in a heartbeat. That was the late Swanee River Boys, and what an honor they even have them some of their songs. And Lady Presley, who we got coming up to sing next? Here we go. Let's take a listen to, who is this?
Ray Reese.
Ray Reese, formerly of the he's still with them, the Kingsman Quartet. Take a listen. He owns them.
I've got a home
Jerry and Jane Golf are coming around. We love Jerry Golf. Jan too. He sung with me twice when he was with the singing golf. While he was the piano player as his brother.
I'll meet you on the other side of Jordan, and there we'll spend all eternity. I know I've never met the man who gave his life for me, yet his presence daily I can feel. But if by chance you're taken home before it comes my time, please take this message home to him for me. I'll meet you on the other side of Jordan, with friends and loved ones we will ever be. I'll meet you on the other side of Jordan, and there we'll spend all eternity. I saw an old man standing by, a casket draped in black. For 50 years it's been just you and me. And as the preacher spoke these words, to dust we shall return, I heard that old man whisper tenderly, I'll meet you on the other side of Jordan, with friends and loved ones we will ever be. I'll meet you on the other side of Jordan, and there we'll spend all eternity. And there we'll spend all eternity. Eternity.
We got the old Hodgsons coming up.
Consider the lilies, they don't toil nor spin, but there's not a king with more splendor than them. Consider the sparrow, they don't plant nor sow, but they're fed by the master who watches them grow. We have a heavenly
best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music. Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
Man, I tell you what, time goes so fast when we get on a program like this and things going great. It's good. Well, we've had a few times that it didn't go so great. It was a little bit slow. You said, what do you mean, Alan? I said, when you hit the wrong button in here and when you do the wrong thing in here, it makes you feel bad, you know, even though you can't help it sometimes. And we do have a lot of things to watch out for. We got our music. We try to play it the best we can. And we got sort of meters in here and a gauge. It tells us when we're getting too loud with it. It goes to scrambling, you know, and all that. But we got gauges in here that helps us to do that. And we got a lot of things that God has given us. And God's program, it should be done the best. And that's what we strive for. We work hard trying to make our program the very best out there for God. Not because we want to be noticed, but because it's what God wants it to be. And that's the reason we try hard. We thank Mr. Chuck Bryan of WOTG Radio and TV. He's helped us tremendously. He's drove a lot of times up here, helped us straighten problems out that we couldn't straighten out. And it just great. And it's great that we got another grandson that's a computer technician. He's highly a computer technician. And he's helped us out some. We appreciate all those help. We appreciate all of our listeners out there sharing our program and telling folks about it. To come on, let's listen. And we appreciate that. Here's Lady Presley.
Okay, Alan, we got 13 minutes left to do a few more songs. And it is 9:46 here in Sweetwater. We have a temperature of 67 degrees and it's cloudy. And we've had rain most of the day today. So I think it's supposed to rain about all week from what our daughter said. I haven't heard the weather report, but that's what she told me today, that it's supposed to rain most of the week. So anyway, we got 13 more minutes to do a few more songs.
And folks, if you'd like to come here live and be on the program, you're welcome to do that. To come here live and be on the program. We can work it out and we can put you on here singing a live songs. And you'll be on Roku Television and you'll be on YouTube and you'll be on Facebook. And man, that's a great package too. So you can just come and sing. And when you come here, you get a couple of extra other benefits too. Everybody want to hear about you when you come here, folks. I promise you. And we're going to get on with the program. And I think we got Squire Parson come up. Is that Squire? Yep. And Brother Squire has told me to play his songs. And we've talked every 2 or 3 weeks. I just talked to him a few days ago. And we need to keep praying for him and his family. Not able to travel no more. But he does do a devotion on his Facebook page and brings up some songs. And he told me keep playing his songs. I told him I would. Here we go with Squire Parsons.
I've been singing about my Lord for many years. I've sung when I've been happy. I've sung when I've had tears. Some folks have even questioned if it's all been just a show. Well, the reason that I'm still singing, I'd like the world to know. I sing because there is an empty grave. I sing because there is a power that saves. I sing because His grace is real to me. And I sing because I am not alone. I sing because someday I'm going home where I shall sing through all eternity. I've sung to those walking through the fiery trial. I've watched saddened faces turn into happy smiles. But I've had to bow my head and whisper, oh Lord, to the same for me. I'm so glad that I can tell you He's always given victory. For I sing because there is an empty grave. I sing because there is a power that saves. I sing because His grace is real to me. And I sing because I am not alone. I sing because someday I'm going home where I shall sing through all eternity. And I sing because I am not alone. I sing because someday I'm going home where I shall sing through all eternity.
Here's another good friend of ours, it's Michael Cole.
People steal, they cheat and lie for wealth and what it all will buy. But don't they know on the judgment day that gold and silver
next guy coming up is the guy that talked me in to doing his program 6 years ago. It's Kelvin Spencer. Yeah, he talked me into doing this 6 years ago. Here he is.
He could see a long, long way.
What a song.
Out of all the mountains round Jerusalem, Lord, why this one? It's rocky and so steep. Lord, please don't climb this one. But then he said unto me, there is something I must see. So he climbed and reached the top. Though crucified he could see. He saw the crowd with his vision.
One of the greatest voices in Southern gospel music is right here, folks.
Ran down. He could barely see his mother as she knelt there on the ground. Then as darkness filled the earth, and in death he closed his eyes, even though 2,000 years ago it was Calvary where he saw my life. He could see a long way from the top of Calvary's mountain. Not just Jerusalem, but through the ages of time. He saw those millions to be saved. He saw those kneel who were in pain from the top of Calvary's mountain. He could see a long, long way. He could see a long, long way from the top of Calvary's mountain. Not just Jerusalem, but through the ages of time. He saw those millions to be saved. He saw those kneel who were in pain from the top of Calvary's mountain. He could see a long, long way from the top of Calvary's mountain. He could see a long, long way.
Get that off.
Just a minute. Let me put it back up.
Helping someone on life's way. From the paths of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's
identified with the Blackwood Brothers Quartet in hopes it will bring back many fond memories. So sit back and enjoy the music our family has sung for over 60 years.
You could work with a smiling day, with someone on life's way. From the paths of change, the wanderers into the master's fold.
And folks, we appreciate you tuning us in tonight, and we'll be bringing up very soon copies of the TV program. And where you saw it on right now on Facebook, we'll be bringing that up on the YouTube side, and we'll be bringing up our TV copy too on the YouTube side. We're going to get out here and say good night. God bless every one of you, and we hope to be back tomorrow night with some more great gospel music. Have a good night, folks. And if you didn't share our program, hit that share button. Hit the like button up there, well, we know that you've been on the program. And we're going to catch you later. Have a good night. And we hope to see you tomorrow night on Monday night. Bye-bye, everybody.
Good night.